RailGods of Hysterra is a 3D isometric co-op survival base building game on the rails. It blends exploration, construction, and crafting within a post-apocalyptic Lovecraftian world where hostility, madness, and unpredictability reign supreme. The game is being developed by Troglobytes, a Spanish studio that started as a trio of friends and developers, Saverio, Luciano, and Matteo, but has since grown to include a variety of talented professionals, all driven by the goal of enriching and fully realizing the game's lore. In this first episode, we want to dive into the journey that led to the birth of this concept, a tale of coincidences and cryptic messages whose source remains unknown. Saverio, our lead game designer, and Luciano, our art director, have always been passionate about horror and survival games with crafting and base building mechanics. Alongside Matteo, our lead programmer, they had just finished Hyper Parasite and were already working on a project called Blind Fate Idonoyama. The turning point came one day when Saverio was helping a friend move some old books to a library for donation. At that moment, a box broke open, and on top was a 1991 collection titled Horror on the Orient Express. For Saverio, this was a creative spark. He shared his thoughts with Luciano, and together they envisioned the idea of creating a world inspired by Lovecraft, one where cosmic horror defies a single interpretation and is instead left to the player's imagination. When they pitched the idea to Matteo, he was immediately on board. This marked the start of a unique experiment, broadcasting the entire brainstorming process live on Twitch and later on YouTube, showcasing how an idea could evolve into a fully fledged concept, validated through market analysis and player preferences. Night after night, the team met to discuss lore and analyze data, uncovering a clear player desire for innovative crafting systems that offered fresh, engaging experiences. The concept took shape, growing into a project supported by a 15-member team, capturing the interest of publishers and fueling community excitement. The core pillars that set RailGods of Hysterra apart include the premise that the Great Old Ones have truly awakened. No longer confined to their multiverses, they have crossed into the human world, fulfilling the dire prophecies Lovecraft penned in his stories. Their destructive power is palpable in every visitable location, mirrored by the fragile resistance of humanity. At the heart of this devastated landscape lies the RailGod, a train of ancient origin and immense power, a symbiotic entity that bonds with the player. Your survival depends on this bond, and together you must evolve to face and defeat the Great Old Ones. Join us in future episodes as we delve deeper into the creation of characters, enemy design, game mechanics, and the rich story conveyed through world building. Don't miss the upcoming episodes. Your support may become an essential part for Hysterra's fate. See you soon.